Hello guys, welcome back. As you know, what I am doing nowadays is I am analyzing the papers of the GATE papers. To be specific, I am analyzing the GATE papers of past 5 to 10 years, and what I am doing is all the concepts or the questions, type of questions that are asked repeatedly, I am bringing that in front of you, and I am showing them I'm showing all of you how to solve it, right? So that if you are appearing for GATE or any such questions like, or any such exams like ISRO, BARC, etc., it is going to be helpful to you. Fine. So I would like to suggest you to subscribe the channel, so that if I come across any such more question or I am uploading any new video, you will get the notification. And I would also suggest you to share the same thing with your friends or seniors, juniors, whoever they may be, in case they are also preparing for the same exams, similar exams, so that it will be helpful for them too, right? So let's see this question. This question is actually of compiler design subject. What the question is about, as you can see, 5 or 6 such equations are given, and it is told that the minimum number of total variables, it is asked that the minimum number of total variables needed to convert this code into static single assignment form is dash. Now obviously your first question would be, what is static single assignment form? So yes, static single assignment form, it is used for intermediate code generator in compiler design. If you don't know the phases of compiler design, you can see by that video first, so that you will get a clear idea. I have explained in detail all the phases of compiler, what is the task of each phase and why all the phases are needed, right? So one of the phases of compiler is intermediate code generator. So this static single assignment form is used in, it is used in that intermediate code generator phase of compiler design. So what they have told, that we have to convert this specific code that is given into that static single assignment form, and after converting that we have to tell that what is the minimum number of total variables that is needed. Now what happens in this form is, the only compulsion is, whenever we are converting it into this form, then all the LHS, means whatever we are assigning, all the LHS they should be unique, right? Like here, as you can see, we are having 3 assignments for Y, we are having 2 assignments for X, but this shouldn't be there. All the assignments should be unique. So how we can do it? See, it is very simple, and this type of questions is asked quite number of times. How we can do is see, this is only X, there are 2 X. So what we can do is, we can replace this only X with X1 and X2, right? So what we can write, X1 equal to U minus T as it is. Then let's leave it blank, this one. Then this X we can make it as X2. X2 equal to, okay, similarly, okay, just keep in mind this one thing, what we are doing basically, there are 2 assignments for X, so we will make it as X1 and X2, and there are 3 assignments for Y, so we will make them as Y1, Y2 and Y3. So let's write them Y1, Y2 and Y3. Now this is as it is. Now in Y1 I am having X into V. X means this one, so this one is now my X1, so it will be X1 into V. This X2, so this is equal to Y plus W, but this Y is my Y1 now, so Y1 plus W. Y is what? T minus Z, so T minus Z will be as it is, and Y is equal to, Y means my this one, equal to X into Y, but now my X is, the last updated X is X2, and the last updated Y is my Y2. Clear? So now this form that we have converted in, because now we can see that all the 5s are different, X1, X2, Y1, Y2, Y3. No repetition are there. This is unique assignments, right? So now we have this is the successful conversion of this code into static single assignment form. Now what we have to do is, we have to simply count the number of total variables needed. Total variables are 1, 2, 3. Okay, first these 5 will be as it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. let's write it so it will be easier for you to understand. X1, X2 and Y1, Y2, Y3. These are the 5. Then these variables U, T, V, W, T is already there, Z, X2, Y2 is already there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total answer is 10. 5 plus 5 equal to 10 different variables are needed. Right? So our answer would be 10.